Welcome, everybody. It's me, your girl, the Till Empress. I knew that was coming. I couldn't stop it. Yeah. So some things just never die. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Susan Spectrum. Welcome or welcome back. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this. So, if this is your first time or if you're returning, just as a reminder, as soon as I hit that record button, everything in a reading, every color, sound, shape, everything in a reading is imperative to the reading. And that's important to know just before we get started. Okay, so y'all, I am a master Reiki energy healer as well as a master energy reader, and that's what I get the opportunity to do here on my channel, which I'm so grateful for. Yeah, I want to thank you for allowing me to bring forth these messages to you. It's truly an honor. Um, I felt like I need to really get that out. So, yeah, so there we go. And y'all, this is going to be a tea time message. So, just in case you're not accustomed to what our tea time messages are, it is a collective energy reading. And as soon as I begin, I channel the whole time as soon as I hit record. So, yeah, so it's a direct message from spirit, and it this allows me, my platform allows me to show you in real time how the different languages of spirit, how spirit works, just in our day-to-day lives. And if you stay till the end, you'll see there'll be no denying. And yeah, so I want to teach you in this tea time, take time to really break it down. We really go deep. We dive real deep and break down these messages. Um, And yeah, so it's time we can really dive deep. I don't know. There's nothing else. I guess. So first of all, um, someone's expecting something different from you, and they're coming at different angles and asking different ways. But it doesn't matter. However, you can ask 50 million different ways, you're still gonna get the same answer. But so yeah, so that's the energy. So first of all, yeah, let's before we go any further, let's take a deep breath in. I encourage you to, if you want to, with me, and let's get on one accord. Let's say a prayer. So, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, ask you to cover me with the highest spotlight. Ask for you to guide me and give me the clearest messages for the collective at this time. And I thank you so much. Um, wow, it is always rejuvenating, and I really feel always like in alignment when we begin that way. So, it's always just real, yeah, about alignment. So someone, yeah, they're expecting something different. They're looking for something different. It's like this just can't be, but it is what it is. All right, so as an energy reader, as I come on, I feel your energy. I pick up on it, and that's what this is. So you're definitely in a this is a matter of fact, I feel very proud at this time. And when I knew I was coming forward to give this tea time message, and money, this has been a collection of messages, of readings. That's important to know. And I did get a new playlist for them on the tea time. So if you missed any, you can go back and check it out. And it started with coming out the woods. And right now, it's still, we're feeling the energy from the last super moon of this year. It's the harvest moon as well. It hit its peak last night, but it's still full. The energy is oh yeah, we'll be feeling it for some time. And so it's this harvest moon. All right. This is like this is so on point with it marking the new cycle, and this is been from your harvest collective. Yeah, and so coming back from coming out the woods, it's been like you felt like you've been speaking a foreign language. You haven't felt like you haven't fit in. You hadn't. You're different. So, yeah, and you recognize that this cycle. So, what's important to know, Spirit, right now, like This is for everyone. This is a collective energy reading, but this cycle, this ending and beginning, is really marked in time. And this is marked in time for these fixed signs. Yes, I'm talking about you, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and I feel like I'm leaving one out. I'm excited because I'm getting to record on my computer tonight, my laptop, so I can actually use my phone and we can look up things together. So it's awesome. So I already pulled up the fixed signs, having this ready because I was getting in the energy for a week began. Um, and let me somehow. So I knew I was going to get this reading 2 days ago. Let you know on Facebook. If you're not connected to me on Facebook, you can find me under Susan Ingram. Yeah, just what it is. I've done it. So you find me there, and I usually kind of give you that whole platform there as well. Everything is unless I show something about my boys, which that spirit given. That they're all spirit given messages, whether it's music. So there's always something there you can find for the day if you can't get a reading here. But on my Facebook, I knew a couple days ago that I was going to get this reading, so I put it out, and we know that from that point on, I started getting downloads and get prepared for the message. And so from coming out the woods, the last reading was talking about the beginning where it was about the square, and it was about the number 4. It was about there was a weaving together, however that was working meant for you. And I was guided to, yeah, if you've been following the readings too, this is that sunlight stick that looks like a tower. You see that? Yeah, so it's fully charged, but yeah, there it is. So it's that's important. So um something that was totally meant to be a tower moment. What that was for you, collective spirit said, this you are what has happened over this last cycle is you realized, collective, that everything that happened was meant for your good to get you to where you are now. Um, yeah, and you're able to swallow that pill, so to speak. Whereas before, like it's not that you didn't know that, but going through all these trials and tribulations for you, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, um, you didn't have that clear sight that you have right now. And something happened like drastically within this last 24 hours, except for you, fixed signs, where the clear clarity came, even though you always knew as you were going through this, because you always had faith, you knew you were on this mission. It didn't feel good. It didn't, when you're ostracized, when you never feel part of, when you're all those things, all those things, and we ain't going to that cycle consists of life of torment, but you standing up, always smiling, you always being the messenger, and you always doing your own thing. Like no matter that's why you're fixed signs. You're immovable. No matter what was thrown at you, no matter what tests, trials, tribulations that you went through, the losses that you occurred. This is a cycle. Do you understand? This is going down in history books. Okay, spiritual and um physical. Yeah, that's how big this is for you. And I feel so justified in giving this message for you. And that may be in a Leo as well. So there's so much gratitude that I feel for when you're going through all these things, collective. You know that you're doing it for the kingdom's sake. It's not about what's the feel good now, but it is important for you to feel good now. And you know that, and that is a whole different sensation than what frequency of feeling good. Whereas I'm seeing, look, I'm looking down at these cards as I'm saying like seductress as what's it's not that it's a in the hand me part. This is a different. This is a passion, a feeling of by this, and she's rubbing her own hand and it's oh that like there's so it's like I'm so full. I'm trying to clear my. I'm getting all these at one time, and it's like I can't get it out because it's I'm getting all this information at one time. Y'all, so bear with me. So I've moving forward. Okay. I'm seeing so that's enough. That's where the energy. So you're seeing so much. You're getting. You've got so much revelation, and you realize that. And the clarity is not only that. Yeah, that made you who you are, but you really see that. Like you know that it's. For example, um, someone who has not let's say that for a child who gets their first car, someone who has their parents and give them that first car, they will never understand the strength that the child who actually had to work on and get their own vehicle is a different kind of character building value system that is weaved together in that work, in that discipline, um, that the other one will never have. Um, and it's something that can't be bought. So, big signs, oh God, I was just, yeah, so I just want you to know, like, Spirit says this message for y'all, collective, for you Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius is, this is going to be to build you up. Alright? So first of all, this is a collective message going to be for, yeah, I keep having to repeat myself. I want it clear, for the big signs. And it says in astrology, the big signs are known as the doers. They are hardworking, trustworthy, and focused on dedication. They are also known for being immovable, fixated and stubborn, for preserving tradition, for being not easily distracted, being stabilized signs that root and fully bloom. This is all going to get all the reads. Being patient and careful in their decisions, um, not choosing the fast gratification for what you. It also says the fixed signs are located in the middle of the season. Are you hearing that? They're holding it down. They are the workhorses. It's been about this, of the zodiac that help get us through the season. They are great at carrying out the plans manifested by the cardinal signs. Oh, what else to say? This one says the name suggests the fixed signs, immovable, fixated, also stubborn. But this pioneer astrologer says the signs through which power is released. The four cornerstones. Do you understand this? The pinpoint. This is destiny. What's happening at this time, and what's happening is all on the inside. Yourself. Alright? It's definitely the manifestations. We know once it's happens on the inside, we'll definitely blame. But this is a total transformation. I want you to know. I feel like there's something else Spirit's want me to say. Big signs basically living by their model. What's meant for you will never miss you. Big signs are stabilizing signs that root in and fully bloom. In summary, fixed signs are the ones to call when you need help with anything, as they're happy to lend a hand. The role of the fixed signs is to maintain, uphold, and defend positions, responsibilities, goals, or desires in everyday situations. These signs are the least welcome of change. Yes, no, they're stubborn. I mean, we're immovable. You understand that this is destiny. So you were chosen. This is a tribe. Pillars. I'm saying. So yeah, that's what you need to understand that you are. And the role that you carry at this time. And do know, just like as above, so below, as in with polar opposite, like with everything, what's meant for good, there's polars in everything. So, whereas there will be the fixed signs that are chosen and put here as pillars, there are also those that are chosen to put as pillars, um, also for the opposite reflection. So that's important to note too. And so we're going to be pulling from y'all. I'm doing this just straight off. The message is going to come as is. I'm just going to show y'all what we're working with. So we will be pulling from. We're going to continue with this master deck. We are going to clarify any other things with the Ask the Witch tarot deck, and the Wizard. This is the Wizard's tarot, so there's two tarot decks. But we're going to get clarity at the end with the Wisdom of the House of the Night. These are going to be oracles, which I usually pull out in the beginning, but I'm doing it at the end. Important to note. And I broke out the treasure box tonight, y'all. Remember, because we were talking about the runes the last time, so we're going to pull one at the end. Yeah. And because the oracle and the rune will be, yeah, you've got the overall message. This is getting a clear picture, but this is a future reading to the cortex. So, and then when I pull the rune, because I'm not, that's not an ingrained divination for me, so I will go to this book for that. All right. So, 2 days ago, and I knew I was going to get this message, y'all. So that number 2 is very important. The polars are very important. Being fixed and movable in your stance, and knowing that this next cycle, whatever it was for you the last cycle, is going to be the opposite. So that's important to know too. Yeah. And I'm looking, I got stuck on her legs just being crossed. But then looking at her legs, look at her feet. It's not man feet. And that's like Jesus sandals. That's the Empress on there. So, take all this in. I keep looking aside because I'm wanting to put it together, what Spirit's trying to convey here. But I can't see it. But just go with it and it's all going to come up. So, when I knew I was going to get the reading 2 days ago, I pulled 2 cards and to kind of get the feel what was going on. And I reflected over them and sat with them for the last 24 hours. Y'all bear with me when I start channeling or get my nose I start getting pings of energy. So, the overall message of this, it was so wild, y'all. Let's just show you. 4 curses and King of Curses. What's so wild is the last reading I was talking about at the beginning, I was saying that we've been together. And when I pull this 4 of Curses, look at the skulls and his eyes. See, like that crack going down. It almost looks like a snake tail to me, but so let's just jump into it. So that's, it's just like what's happening is the collective is being made. Someone, I don't know, someone is being made to see the truth. Look, why is that? All right, so again, the 4, and this curses is going to be this the swords card. So usually swords is about clear communication. It's about it's the tongue, the 2-edged sword. It can cut both ways. So instead of being just the sword, they have curses. So someone is being made to see, and like the tape being held, like having to hold their eyes open. Someone is being made to see. They didn't want to see this, and they're being made. Someone, like Spirit, is holding the eyes open uh, whether this is y'all or the outside energy. I'm not sure on that yet. But someone's eyes are being made to see something clearly. They didn't want to see it, also, because they're having it taped open. And what they seeing is scary to them. And what I'm also drawing to was the nose, and how it's like hanging. And I was saying Pinocchio. So this is, no one can lie anymore. They're being seen through lies. I mean, it's true that they're being made to see through the lies. Um, and this is vampire teeth. So it's like you can, you collective now can see through the lies. And these vampires know the lies. They're fucked up over it. Look how upset they're like, oh my god, they're really seeing this. Like, they like, yeah. So, and to clarify that, what I pulled was the King of Curses again. So, the four, what's been around you, what has been around you, clearly sees that you are a king of your castle now. You see through that. Their lies, the world's lies. Let's put it that way. Whatever that cannot it's not gonna work. And they're saying that now. And they're bucked up about this. Whoever there is, you place this where you know who this is for you. This I'm seeing it, I have an expanded picture with it, so I'm seeing this as you're surrounded. Our world. And look, the resist. Okay, so you're working you're on your own path. Alright, first of all, you've in the middle of this fire that's put around you, you put your own staircase. And you see how the head is not detached? Like, you got protection on your shoulder, you got someone, you've been protected, you've been protected by your throat, so everything's just like holding back. So you've been held back speaking. You've been held back rubbing shoulders with whoever this is. And because of that, and you've been surrendered. Oh my God, look. So this is like a male upper body and a female lower body. So this is a complete polars again, but this is in one person, so you this alignment, and you're not rubbing shoulders with nobody. You protected yourself from that. You have been speaking to no one, and because when you do, you say it's been sharp, and nobody would want to. And look, oh my gosh! So you see what they're saying, and that is on your chest. They're saying this, and now it's they're terrified. And look, what, like the mouth is like a portal, and that the eye is one eye, having the single vision, but it's got the two eyes in it. So this is a clearly seeing. And what you clearly see, there's an Aries involved. This is a new beginning. Wow, with you being king. So what Spirit's saying right now, and you're coming down. You see this? So you're coming down from a cycle. How to do no. This cycle ended. It's been, but the remnants, just like with the supermoon, you can still feel it going. But the energy that from it has just now diminished. Even though something, whatever this has been, you could have been totally separated from whatever this is. It could be in a couple years. You can not even be talking to these people. But, yeah, you haven't. But I think you've been totally isolated. But now it's time in this new cycle that you're going to come down. Spirit wants you to come down because I feel like you've been so, like you are in a high position because, you know, and that you kept yourself away and that kept you away from this fire. And in that time, you got, I feel like there was a portal. You know how this, that was a portal. That fire to get you there. I feel like you want to wrestle, like, uh, but you're surrendering to like, and I say, right, because look at the, like you're everything all in one. It's like that, like with the stripper leggings, then with like the this get up. I like and like the like. There's so much going on here. So there's so much going on here with you, collective. Yeah. So it's all right, October 14th. Yeah, it's important today. Spirit, I just got um, what? There's going to be a meeting. This marks the beginning. So right now you're still, as I'm building you up, as you're building your um self up from having to hold all this down during all this fire that you've been through. Um, October 14th is the official, and I don't like to give dates, the official date. Spirit said, Mark, there's something there that's going to, and I keep looking at the separate, it's going to separate you completely. It's something that's from everything that you know before. Okay. So, that's what I got for the last 2 days. And those other cards that I got, so I sat with it, I was like, Spirit, okay. Like, that's so, we've been kind of talking about this for a while now, but why is it such a big time now? And Spirit says, because your fixated ass is just now surrendered. Alright, surrendered to what? So, let's just shuffle these and let's go ahead and get the rest of the message. Why am I seeing Paul Harvey? Yeah, the rest of the, how's it used to go? It's the rest of the story. Alright, so, this is going to be the rest of the story. I'm told to pick 6 cards from the last race Spirit showed me with that a clock that was on 6 in a van right there. It's like I'm that Spirit, but I should pull from the top or bottom. Pull from the top. 10 of Beast. Let me lay these out. 9 of Curses. The High Priestess. 7 of Cups. And y'all, I'm shaking because my lawnmower broke down and my grass is getting high and just like this is important now. Just instead of my shit was getting high, so you know what? I found a way. I got a weed eater and I weed eat that out of my shit today. My arms are really like sore, so yeah. There's some big signs. You fix signs. Well, that's why you're put in this position. Because no matter what, that's why you were put in this order. If something needs to be done, you're gonna get it done. Yeah, that's 6. All right, so did I didn't call those last ones out. 7 of Cups, Knight of Beasts. That's important. King of Beasts. That's what's different too. You've learned not to respond. You ain't got to call out. You're like your others, man. That Spirit said. All right, let me look at this. 10 of Beasts, 9 of Curses. Look at this female energy, Aries. So, again, we've got the polars. What is up with these coffins? 10 of B. So, someone, this is like the whole earth. You see this? Someone's is like a resting place, a dead. A coffin. You see this? All about a 9 of curses. Clarifying that. The high priestess. While what's around you, you see it for what it is. You see it's a graveyard. Now, of course. And this, look, this is a younger version of what this is. Because look how he's got the same. And you were called to go through this. Look how scary it was. You were chosen. It's like, this is showing like, okay, preparing you, and you're scared as shit. That priestess. The secret about this is too, is that see how all those hands are holding, it's the blue and red. So there's everything's about the polar opposites. 2 eyes, like, and this feminine. Look at the balloon around her. You were terrified, but what you did, you stayed in your emotions. That's what, even when you couldn't see, and you held out in your frequency, is what allowing you to see. Look at that mouth with the vampires. What? Even though you were terrified, this is the gift that's given to you. That when you close your eyes and you tune to your senses and you feel into the vibration, you can clearly see. And it's going to keep you from any vampire. Oh my goodness. And you say the pose out of heart. There's, this is complete alignment. This is saying Shiva. I'm saying yoga. I mean, and I'm saying this someone part of the. I'm saying mermaid again. This is someone that's sea tribe. This is again birth and no, because the water's bringing birthing. This is what's been birthed in you. This is what you. This is the gift that Spirit's giving you to, so you can have discernment before He puts you down here. And this is secret He's telling you right now. The High Priest is 11. Again, the master number. This is the gift, and Spirit wants you to learn how to tune into that. 7 of Cups. Again, you see those pirates? Again, from the last one, this is a new moon. Oh my God, and look, like they're walking toward, and that's a diamond in the sky. Two green, one blue. So, it's the same color. Like this is like a later, like guiding. What's happening in this new cycle is Spirit wants you to, you will be guiding others in this growth. This is growth, green with growth. So, I want you to keep on, and I'm hearing blue rays, so that's important to someone, but would these be in the same color as that one? Maybe this new cycle with 7 of cups. Know that as you follow your own path, there's going to be others. It's going to catch on that's going to grow from this. And you're protected. And what you don't see, you can't see what's hiding all around you. And look how the texture of it. Like this is a whole tree and you're going through this. Oh my goodness. This is a freaking tree. You see that? And it's split. And you're walking through it. And you're bringing, there's two others that's going with you. And I feel like this is like children. Could be friends, could be like, uh, this is a brand new path is being literally split open for you. And it's, this new cycle is, this pain. This is love. This, but it's not the early love. Like it's love is. I mean that's the only word I can think to use. But it's different. It's like there's not even water made up for it yet. This is clear. It's new. Knight of Beasts and King of Beasts to clarify this. This night, you remember how I told you I felt like there was wrestling? Look at this wrestler. So, look, so hell, he had to take one of his eyes out trying to, usually if you lose one, it makes the other one stronger. So I felt like you tried to do that. Look, before you had to go to this extreme and just pick that, and you're fixing to. But when you lift them up, you're not really wrestling. You're lifting them up to touch and to get the frequency. That's what you're trying to do, and that's what you're going to do. This is all intellectual because it's only about the head, right? And lifting it up high. And about knowledge that you're about the moon cycles I'm seeing and frequency. So this is important. Moving forward, when you have all these decisions to make through this brand new pathway that's being laid out for you, you don't know what's around you. You're protected, but it's a clear path. Like I was just blank when I was like, you're not looking for love. You are looking to guide others, even though you don't see that there. You see how this one looks like it's just walking in from the side. Look at that. As you're walking on this new path, what Spirit wants you to know is there's others that is coming behind you to follow. I feel like you're the first of its kind. You see, and the Knight of Beasts is that's how you're going to connect with to bring anything new on. It's going to be, if you feel the same vibration, if you're on the same vibration someone, yeah, be scared. I mean, just know it's, put that shit to death and clarify all this. King of Beasts. Now, the last read too, she was moving on to, it was different mountains, higher ground. So the King of Beasts, you're higher ground. Oh my God, looking like a bat. So you're picking up these different signals, senses. Again, like with the Aries, so this is definitely any decision that you make move forward, and Spirit wants you to not look at what's surrounding you as far as wants you to feel into. Use this different sense that's been given to you. And again, oh my God! All right, so it's like there's him and there's her now and he's where so again polars and having I mean, is this a alignment of being male and female within oneself? Um, oh my God, look at the legs too. And it's, I mean, the workhorse, I was saying horse too. Um, yeah, you are definitely, um, your own rider. You're free. This is you charting a new path. You um, are being given and have different senses that the eye can't see, and you want to share that with others. But that's definitely the gift that's been given within this last 24 hours. Where did my little tiger? I'm rolling my tigers out around as I'm giving this message. Um, Yay! I just feel so again so satisfied. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. Maybe towards it is, yeah, you're gonna be feeling satisfied. So, so what's going on? Yeah, it's just that one. All right, so Holy Spirit, why do you want me to leave this collective off with this big signs? Um, Hell, they went in after they were scared. They were, I mean, hell, they were putting like this ring. You see, like it's a ring, right? This damn death ring. Yeah, that had to be fucking terrifying. Um, you thrown in the damn water, but you came up and you used, you felt that within yourself and you reached out and that your frequencies that you saw within, you went within because and that's when you started seeing, and that shielded you from the vampires. Moving forward, new path being made. You're charting this path. You're a leader on this path. Um, this is new. You start on this early in the morning too. Um, I'm saying dawn and dusk, but it could be dawn and sun, but it could be dusk. Others, how is that? It's different, but yeah, spirit said. Um, yeah. So you're charting this new path. You are only going by stimulated by head sense, you know what's going on, and frequency, what you're um, tuned into. And this is going to make you king of your world, and having your senses that, and that's going to give you, I mean, uh, something. There's something else there. I mean, this is a mixture. I mean, you got the horse, you got the bat, you got the male and female. You've got still, I mean, surrendering the whole time. And I'm saying, like, and then you think flame somewhere, what you're standing on is on the ground, but elevated, and there's grass all around. Summon. 13. 1 3 equals 4. And we're going straight to the book on that. When you choose this card, it is a symbol to create a ritual and to connect with your spirituality. Get in touch with your own inner magic before you make a move forward. How do you communicate with your powers or with me, your goddess? Now is the time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and summon even me. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding of my wisdom for you. And as I lay this down, it's crossed up, so we're just going to go ahead and see what this next is. I couldn't make it up, I wanted to. 31 equals 4 again. The complete polar opposite. This is take a risk. Take a risk. And the new moon, look! Can you say that to me? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And let's pull from the runes to get a final. That is the shape it is. Give me just a moment. This would be a great time to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, y'all. Let's see what this is. This is Radio. Radio. Alright, let's find this. So, radio. This means time to... the last card, the last message for this, the overall message was it was time to make a move. However that is for you. So, travel is a key theme for this rune card. When it appears in a casting, it indicates that an exciting journey is about to begin. This could be a physical journey, but is far more likely to indicate an inner journey. The rune is associated with the right path being traveled. So this suggests that your focus should be on enjoying the ride. Oh my God, rather than the actual destination. Live in the power of now. I gotta start right there. It's at the beginning, spirits. It's even though you weren't looking, you never looked for these earthly desires because your mind was on higher planes. Spirit wants you to start thinking that way to start. Yes. Sorry. This rune is associated with the right path being traveled. So this suggests that your focus should be on enjoying the ride rather than the actual destination. Live in the power of now. Being so closely linked to the forward momentum, this card could also indicate that if you are currently feeling stuck in your life, your stagnation is due to an unwillingness to look for answers within yourself. Things have gotten to a point in your life, nevertheless, when it will be more painful to remain where you are than to go on this essential journey of self-discovery and personal growth. So, that's what I got for you. I love you so much. The pillars. Wow. And I just seen the pinnacle and spirit being the top pinnacle and E4. That's value. That's health. That's wealth. That is golden. Yeah, expect to